first day in half pads, and it was a little bit more physical, but we're still not going full speed. A couple of my observations, I really, haven't watched the tape yet, but I thought Sean continues to improve with his accuracy and his throwing motion, so I'm encouraged about that. Really thought our first offensive line did a nice job in our pass protection, which was good. We installed some more physical run plays, but from that standpoint, I thought our defensive line really held their own there. No one's been injured, which is encouraging, but we've got to continue to build depth. We also got a pretty intense battle going on at the punting position, which we're going to need to clarify. I think our place kicking's all set though, but outside of that, another good day of practice, and so questions.
With punting, is it between Tim and both and Ryan? Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we'll continue. We chart everything, we film everything, but I think Ryan's really making he made some great progress over the summer. Mm-hmm. And I knew he was out here working out. We're not able to watch him, but it's really shown, and hang times improved and distance improved.
How's Tim doing? You mentioned in Vegas with his knees, had some ups and downs with his rehab. Is he
did a little bit better today. On Saturday, he was sore, and so maybe through Sunday and the day off, it helped him a little bit. He had some tape in there, but I thought he punted the ball well today.
What do your true freshmen look like? Are there any of those guys that have stood out the first?
Not right. Well, some of them don't know if they're on foot or horseback right now. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit, but I think ask me that in probably 2 more days. Yeah. We're going to continue to add some things, but I think we've got some good potential guys to be playing. And with the 4-game freshman rule, I think you'll see more guys integrated maybe earlier in the season than what we did in the past.
Craig, how's Keon doing at nickel? I know he missed some time in the spring. Is it kind of a little bit of a catch-up for him, at least early in camp, or how would you kind of assess that early on?
I'd say right now he's a little bit behind from where he normally would be, but that's expected. He's got good coverage skills, and he's physical.
Are you looking at anyone else there right now, or is it? We may take a look at one of the freshmen in there, and then we've got Blake Harrington there also. So we'll make a decision as we go through camp. But with us double repping, guys are getting equal reps, so it's not like it's a major deal. We're just watching tape. Sure. We'll start to solidify some things as we go through camp.
What did Garrett and Josiah look like coming back from injury this spring?
It's been great to have them out there. Yeah. I think that those surgeries that were performed were needed. And while it was challenging not having them out there in the spring, it's been great to have them out there. They had a good summer, and they're going full speed.
You mentioned that the tight end position being, I think, was going to be a strong position. Is Josh the most complete of that group right now? I know you're high on those youngsters. But.
Yeah, we are. But I think Josh is playing experience a number of years, the number of reps he has. His 5th-year senior. He's smart. He's got good ability, and his knee seems to be fine.
Do you expect some sort of rotation there?
I think we'll play a lot of tight ends, and so beyond a rotation, there'll be many times that we'll have 2 tight ends on the field. There have been times we've had 3 of those guys, but most time it'll be 2.
Greg, is Frank Crump's progression at tackle, at least to maybe provide some depth, has that been a nice surprise? And I'm not saying he's a finished product by any means, but has that been pretty valuable, or how would you assess that?
I would say he's ahead of what we normally would have thought. He's a smart guy. He's about 6'8". I mean, he's got the height, and he's put on some good weight. He had some surgery that put him behind a little bit, but I thought he's had a good summer, and he showed some good things today. Thanks.